You want sports? We got sports for you right here, Woodward Sports.
I'm never late. I'm always on time.
Oh.
When have I ever watched him?
I want wings and pizza.
Is wings and pizza?
I want wings and pizza.
Yeah. I played with that gorilla. You hear me?
Okay. You have a Tesla. You float here.
What up, though? Welcome to another episode of Baligian the Bill. It is 11 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. Follow here with my guest. What up, Terry? What's up?
Nothing much, and I am not Sean Baligian today, but
yeah,
good day.
Yeah. Shout out to Sean. Sean is out with family, dealing with some family things, and so wish you the best. And we're gonna miss you here today. What's up, Terry? How's everything?
Everything's good. You know, I got out of cleaning the house today, so it's good to be here on a Tuesday. So I'm happy about that.
You cleaned the house before you came in?
I'm gonna clean it afterwards.
Clean it.
So
I mean, but did you do a little bit before you got here?
A little bit. I did one room of vacuuming.
One room?
Yeah.
You do that last.
And no, we do that.
I do that last.
There's one room where we don't go in often, so I just kind of spruce that up a little bit.
Okay, so when you vacuum, you start from the back and work your way to the entrance, or you just?
It's from the side in.
Okay. One thing I hate is the vacuum and leave footprints in the carpet. I am a true believer of having lines in the carpet.
Do you don't do your carpet like you do your lawn, where you have the lines and stuff? You do that?
Yeah, it has to have lines.
Dang, you are meticulous.
Yeah, it has to have lines. That's how you know it's clean.
See, that's why I think
you have that one room the kids can't go in. Like, don't go in that room.
Now, you know, I've always thought if you didn't play football, you'd be an artist. Couldn't you be like Picasso or Dali?
I would be an artist, but I wouldn't be that type of artist. I'll probably be a musician artist.
Okay, that's an
artist.
I
can see that. I can see myself doing that.
But
not that.
Guitar? You and Wayman Tisdale?
You said what?
Wayman Tisdale, remember him?
No.
I'm sorry. I went back too far.
That's back too far.
Went back too far. Wayman Tisdale played in the NBA. He's a big guy. He's actually pretty good. And he played jazz music.
You play jazz flute?
Yeah. No, bass guitar.
Bass guitar.
Yeah. He had a little group and everything, so I could see you.
Yeah.
You could join. You remember Larry Lee?
Yeah, I remember Larry Lee.
Larry Lee with Back in the Day band. You could be on there, crooning.
I'll probably be. I need a tuba.
No, brother, you can't do the tuba.
I need a tuba.
And go back in the day, man. Like in the '80s, when we didn't have the tuba back then.
That was back then. I'm talking about now.
Okay, who does the tuba today?
Me. That's the thing. It's missing. and that's how you do it, though. You find something that's missing in the market, and then you attack that.
Okay.
You bring something to the market. Yeah, you bring the bass. You go to any black college band, who brings the bass? We play the music that the band dances to. That's us. We do that.
That's the band, brother.
The bass, huh?
That's the band. This is not.
All right, what about in New Orleans? What about in New Orleans? You go on the street, you see the guys with the tuba on the streets playing the music on the side of the street.
But that's not mainstream music. I'm
trying
to make you
mainstream.
rich.
I don't want to be rich. I want to be happy.
Okay, so play the tuba.
I play the tuba.
So you full of hot air, in other words.
Here we go.
I want you to take me behind the scenes today.
Is this the over-under right here? Is this what you were talking about, Art?
I got one smile out of him. I'm supposed to make you laugh twice today.
That wasn't a smile. A laugh and a smile are two different things. And that was more of a smirk. It wasn't really a smile.
No, brother, you didn't smirk. You smiled. You were happy.
We got a lot to talk about today. I want to get into it. How do you feel about the Jags and Tim Tebow? Now, you have a guy that's been out of the league for 3,000 days, over 3,000 days, coming back into the NFL with these young whippersnappers. The game is evolving. How do you think he's going to fare here in Jacksonville?
Well, first of all, I thought he sucked as a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's going to play tight end.
I'm thinking, you think he should have came in as a tight end?
That's what he's going to do. Now, Tim Tebow failed at baseball. I know he's a good athlete.
Mm-hmm.
He failed as a quarterback. This is good old boys network to me, and I think it screams in the face like a guy like Colin Kaepernick.
You think
who
this
can't
is the
get
highest
into the league?
Do you think this is the highest form of nepotism?
Yes,
Yeah.
because this is his boy. This is
his boy.
Urban Meyer. This is the guy that
I think he will fare better as a tight end than a QB, but that's when he first came into the NFL. But he had so much success at quarterback. Who would be dumb enough to draft him as a tight end at that point in time in his career?
What success did he have as quarterback in the NFL?
No. I said in college, when I said who's going to draft him as a tight end, he had too much success at quarterback in college.
I understand it, but they did talk about moving him to tight end in the NFL, but they didn't, and they probably should have.
They probably should have. He probably could have played another 3 or 4 more years. I don't know. But coming back in right now, I'm not going to wish him any ill will. But how many players you see come back after a 9-year bout and have success in a professional sport?
How about zero? I've never seen that before.
So,
but I will say this. I've been told by some people in your league that they get beat up the first few years in the NFL. If they could take a year off and do nothing, that they feel they could come back and have a longer career. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. So I'll give you a story real quick. So when I was with Detroit, Jim Caldwell took care of us. He took care of us. He made sure we had enough rest, and he made sure that he gave us enough time off to be able to come back and fresh. And the reason he did that was because when he was a coach at the Colts, he had a player who was probably like the 5th or 6th fastest guy on the team. Well, he got hurt, and he sat out for a few weeks. Mm-hmm. And so when he came back, and they were in practice, and they were flying to, defensive players had to fly to the ball. And so he was outrunning the fastest players on the team to the ball. And in his head, he knows that he's not the fastest on the team. But why is he moving faster than our fastest players? And then he heard some of the other players say, oh, he got fresh legs.
Yep.
Oh, he got fresh legs. And that always stuck in his head. And so when he came to Detroit, he actually told us the story, and that's why he wanted to make sure that we got enough rest so we can come back and be fresh and be able to move fast. And I feel a year off, you can come back. You're still going to have some rest, but I think you can come back and gradually get back into it and have some success. But taking 9 years off, come on.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. This is
9 years, because this is the
PR
thing.
stuff.
This is the thing. Even when you're playing, all right, and you go into the off season and you take a month or two off, and a month or two off doesn't mean you're at home not doing anything, but you might be doing the elliptical, drink-friendly things. You might go hop in the pool and take a couple laps. You might do some core. And that might be your routine for the first, because you're really trying to rehab yourself back into.
Right, but nobody's hitting you.
Nobody's hitting you. So
right.
So you're trying to get yourself back to where you're 100% health wise, or close to it. Now, when you go back, you start training a little bit harder in March. You pick it up in March, and then you pick it up some more. You pick it up some more in April, and then you show up to OTAs, and even then you're not in football shape. You can go through the whole OTAs, mini camp, mandatory mini camp, and you're still not going to be in football shape. There's no way that you can get in football shape just by training in the off season. Now, what you can do is work out hard enough. Now, when you come back for training camp, it won't be as hard to get back into that football condition. Now, and it's a tricky area, because every athlete has a peak. You're going to have a peak. And it's your job as an athlete to kind of know that about yourself, and you train to a point to where when you get to training camp, you're going to peak around the end of training camp to when the season's about to start. And then you just want to maintain it throughout the season, which is going to decline some because it's just how it is in the NFL.
Right. Now, one of the things they do, I think, in my mind, that rips you guys off, players, is voluntary OTAs. And they're not voluntary. You have to show up. That's bull. They talk about voluntary.
You know what?
Is that really
term.
Necessary?
You know what, though? It is voluntary. It is voluntary. Now, when I say it's voluntary, that doesn't mean, it's kind of like freedom of speech. You can say what you want to say, but it doesn't mean there's no consequence.
Right.
This is voluntary workouts, but if you don't come,
your ass better be
there is some consequences.
Right.
Right. And so if you are that caliber type player to where, say you're a Cliff Avrils, 2012, when he was going through his contract negotiation, he didn't come to off-season workouts, right? He was handling business, and they finally got a deal done. He signed a $10 million deal and came back. But you know what they made him do? You know what they made him do when he got back?
What'd he do?
They made him do the conditioning test. Made him do a conditioning test. And when they did that conditioning test, he had to make his time. Because the thing is, if you don't make your time on that conditioning test, that's going into training camp. And now they're waking you up every morning at 5 in the morning to go run your conditioning test until you pass it. And if you don't pass it, you'll keep getting up every morning until you do pass it. And speaking of passing, I think we're past our break. So I want to tell you guys about Northwestern Tech.
All right.
Start a new career in an industry that is always essential, the heating and cooling industry. Learn more today by visiting northwesterntech.edu. Joique Bell, Terry Foster, Woodward Sports.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. And at Hall Financial, we treat our clients like family. And our number one priority is giving each of our clients 5-star service. Our passion for 5-star service, combined with our expertise, allows us to find the best possible solution for refinancing your home loan. We take the time to focus on both the individual and the numbers. We're going to walk you through the process and close your loan in half the time of our competition. Go to davidhallmortgage.com today.
Hey, welcome back. Joique Bell here. So, real quick, before we went to break, we were talking about Tim Tebow coming back to the Jags with Urban Meyer. And Urban Meyer has had a lot of success in his career, right, in his collegiate career. One of the most successful and most known coaches in college sports. For him to make this decision to bring Tim Tebow, what do you think is going through his mind?
I think what's going through his mind, Urban Meyer is a loyal guy. He's got his boys, and he's going to take care of them. He's had a strength and conditioning coach that he probably shouldn't have hired, who said racist or things, but he still hired him. Tim Tebow is a name, and he's a guy that brought him great success at Florida. So that's my boy. I'm bringing him in there. And Urban Meyer is running that franchise like it's his own. He can do whatever he wants because they are just so happy to have him there. What's going through his mind is, I'm Urban Meyer. I'm hooking my boys up. It's going to work out. And if you don't like it, the hell with you.
So you think he's bringing his same method from the collegiate level to the NFL level?
Yes, absolutely.
Now I've seen teams come from coaching staffs come from the collegiate level to the NFL level and try to bring their program. And I've seen it be successful, and I've seen it fail. You know,
You're right.
I've seen it fail.
But you have to understand that Urban Meyer is one of the big names in all of sports. This isn't, some coach. Urban Meyer was paid a lot of money, probably more money than he deserved. Urban Meyer came in with lots of control. Urban Meyer, this whole community in Jacksonville is just so happy to have him. He knows he can do whatever he wants until he starts losing. And that's the premise he's
My question
by.
is this, though. Him going out and getting his boys, bringing his boys to the team, is he trying to make this team a winning franchise, or is he trying to just get his boys in so they can, finish making their chess moves? Because we talked about this before the show. I don't think you were in here yet. But Tim Tebow played 3 years in the NFL. All right? He needs 1 more year to get his full benefits. Now, he signed a 1-year deal with the Jags.
Mm-hmm. That plays a role.
Art, do you see what I'm saying, Art? This is a chess move by Tebow, and this is, Urban Meyer looking at his boy like, listen, we know you need 1 more year to get your full benefits in the NFL. We know 1 more year, that's all you need. Now, we can't bring you in as quarterback, but we might be able to bring you in a tight end. Are you in good shape? We're going to bring you in for a workout. All right, we just want to see your feet, want to see your conditioning. I want to see, are you a pro? This is my thought of the conversation he's having. Listen, we can't have this conversation on the phone. Come into my office. Let's talk in my office. And then he comes to the office. He flies into Jacksonville, goes to the facility, and then sit down having this conversation. Listen, you're a great guy. I think you had a very toxic stint in the NFL. I think a lot of people really looked at you and didn't see you as a football player. They saw you as an athlete who had success in college.
Right.
Listen, you're my guy, though. I want to get you your full benefits. You deserve it. I'm gonna bring you in as tight end.
Why not? I'm
gonna bring you as a tight end. I'm gonna bring you as a tight end. And me looking back, what do they have there at tight end?
Is he gonna make or break them?
Chris Moharts had 50 catches last year? Had 50, not bad, pretty good. Who they got? What? James O'Shea Hennessy.
Hey, Ron, where are you?
Well,
Where
there's
is
coaches
right
that
now?
believe if you're an athlete,
No Ron, huh? Well, you better be sick, dead, or mute, Ron.
Here.
Oh, man. Why didn't you answer me the first time I said it, huh?
Huh?
I'm just asking, I said it like 4 times, so why didn't you say it the first time I said Ron?
Because it's pronounced Aaron?
Son of a bitch! You done messed up, Ron! Now take your ass on down to O'Shea Hennessy's office right now and tell him exactly what you did.
Hey, Ron. Is D nice? Is it D? You mean Denise?
oh, D
You mean
nice.
this?
No, that's Jetto.
You have Tim Tebow coming in like, listen, Urban, baby, you guys need help at tight end. You guys have that James Hennessy. Bring me in. I'm Tebow. I'm good in the locker room. You know my work ethic. You know what I can do. I can get the team to rally around us. We can make some noise. Bring me in, coach. Bring me in. And that's the conversation I have.
And don't forget, you gotta say God bless you.
Yeah.
Because he is.
In that case, let me go ahead and call up Brad Holmes. Hey, Brad, hey, listen, man, you saw what they did with Tim Tebow?
Yeah, I saw what they did with Tim Tebow.
What was that?
He was doing Brad Holmes. Keep it going.
You saw, hey, Brad Holmes, you saw what they did with Tim Tebow?
Yeah, I saw what they did with Tim Tebow.
Listen. You know why they brought him back, right?
They brought him back because they liked him. We don't like him. We like Penei Sewell. That's why we picked him.
Exactly. But guess what? I only been out the league 4 years. I still got something left in the tank. I can come back. I can be a player's coach. Bring me in for a workout. I've been training. I just squatted 650 pounds this morning.
You got any video?
All right, here's what you don't understand.
Bring me in for a workout. I'm ready. Can I get a workout?
You got video we can see of you before you come in?
I don't have video, but you know what I do have? I have my word. Bring me in for a workout. Bring me in on a Tuesday. I'll come in after the show. All I need is 30 minutes. I'll show you everything. I'll give you everything I got.
All right, I'll definitely consider. I'll call you back in the next hour and we'll talk it over.
Would you actually do it though?
Huh?
Would you actually do
not.
it that?
Of course
All right.
not.
But here's the
Of
difference.
course, but
here's the part you don't understand. A lot of what happens in pro sports is PR.
Listen,
Tim Tebow has a little bit bigger name than you do.
I have a bigger career than he does.
Oof.
So
Get him, Joique.
A lot of times it's not about the career, it's about PR. And I think that's what
it's not
Urban
about
Meyer's
PR.
doing.
It's not about what you know. It's about who you know. That's what it's really about. Forget PR. He played for Urban Myers. He brought him success. He knows what type of player. This is my guy. I want to look out for you. Let's bring him in.
Okay, you got.
I'm telling you right now.
With Brad Holmes?
I'm telling you right now. And I'm not saying that he's going to go there. And he's not going to be successful. What I'm telling you is, I've never seen a player sit out 9 years to come back and have an impact, a positive impact on a team.
How about this,
having some
brother?
success.
I've never seen somebody sit out 9 years and come back and have any type of impact.
Now, it sounds crazy, right? It sounds crazy until somebody does it. It sounds crazy until somebody does it.
That's
you look
true.
at Clarissa Shields. It's never been done. It was crazy to think that would happen. And then what happened, Art?
Greatest woman of all time. That's what happened.
Now it's crazy till it get. Now I'm pulling for Tim Tebow. I'm pulling for him. He came out with me 2010. I want him to have some success. I'm not saying that he's going to have success, but I would like for him to have some success, seeing everything that he went through into his career, and to come back and play another 2 or 3 more years and get some more money. Get some more money. Get that stain off his name and show people that I belong in this league. I was just at the wrong position.
He'll never get the stain off because he won't do it at quarterback. But the thing is, even if he's a backup tight end, what's the harm? There is none. Is he going to make it break that team? No,
not at all. But I can see him having some big plays. I can see him having some big plays in some key moments of this season, if he's in football shape.
And he'll do that because he can't let Urban Meyer down. He has to do the best he can to get in football shape.
And when you have a guy that takes a chance on you like that, right? A guy who's putting his neck on the limb for you. You see what I'm saying? Like he's putting his neck on the limb for you to come back. That's the type of coach that, to me, when I played, I can't let you down. Right. That's how I felt about Coach Caldwell. I can't let you down. What's up, Art?
What is the expectations for him after this 1-year deal? Like, if you guys had to predict right now, after the 1-year deal, does he get an extension into the next season?
That's up to him, Art.
But do you see it happening as a player on a team?
Here we go. This is in the honor of Sean.
Yeah, you go year to year. He won't get an extension, but they'll sign him for another year.
They'll sign him for another year if he has a season to where he's being productive. Because the thing is this. Will it be cheaper for me to have him on the team? Would it be cheaper for me to have him on the team? Or would it be better for me to go out and get a younger tight end that I can pay half the price, right? Right. And have him come in and do the same thing you're doing. Right? And at that point, that becomes more of a GM decision. But that's Urban Meyer's guy, and Urban Meyer's running that team the way he wants to run that team.
But do you agree with Lance, who says here he's a waste of a roster spot? There's another player that's had more dedication to the game that could easily come in and fill that spot.
Is it a person who has more dedication to the game, or a person who has more of an opportunity at that position?
Tim Tebow's been pretty dedicated to sports and
I understand that, but he's been out of the leagues for so long, and
but is that his fault?
But like you said, Terry, this is a PR move, in my opinion. Like
this is a definition of team over me. Now, do you think he would have had the same type of success as a tight end in college that he did as a quarterback? Huh? No, but he's not going to be that. He's not going to be that prototype quarterback in the NFL. Run first quarterback, accuracy isn't that good, arm strength is okay. Put him at tight end. They talked about it.
That's right, and he could be a backup too.
Try it before you just cut this guy. Put him at tight end. You guys talked about it. Give him a shot. There's been guys who have been taken out of their position and had great careers at another position. It's happened before. Now, it didn't happen here with Frank Ragnoff. That wasn't smart. But it had been other players that's been moved out of position and had more success. Only thing he's looking for now is an opportunity. And like I tell all the kids who I have my football camps, who come to my football camps, I'm telling you right there and right now, I'm saying it right now, that you can't control opportunity. You can only be prepared for it when it presents itself. And right now, we're about to present you guys with another commercial. Stay tuned. Joique Bell, my boy Terry Foster. Woodward Sports.
Hey guys, I'm D-Mac.
Hey guys, I'm Pilar.
That was a little slow.
Right.
Hi, I'm D-Mac.
I wasn't ready. I was doing this.
Hi, I'm D-Mac.
Hey, I'm Pilar.
I'm Maz.
You're lit. Hi, I'm D-Mac.
I'm Pilar.
I'm Maz. We suck.
You suck.
Catch us Monday to Friday, 3 to 5.
Every day, right here on the hook.
On Woodward Sports Network.
And today we have a guest in the studio. Haven't seen her in over a month. Couple months, actually. What's up, Kennedy? Yeah, that's right. That's right. We have a guest in the studio. She's been here the entire show. We really missed you, Kennedy. It's too tall?
It's too tall for me, too, so don't worry about it. There,
Okay.
That's what I got to do.
Hey, everyone.
Like, this is the type of chair that when she gets out, she actually gets shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad.
So you want to tell everybody the good news?
I'm graduated.
You graduated. When was the graduation?
It was last Saturday.
Last Saturday.
Yep.
What'd you get your degree in?
I got a BA in sports media.
Ooh.
Oh, go with your bad self.
Yeah.
Go ahead, girl.
And a minor in sports and recreation. Mikey TikTok made fun of me. He's like, why would you get a degree in recreation if you can just go walk in the park? And I was like, yeah, okay.
Well, it's a little more complicated than
And
that.
so for everybody who doesn't know, you should know, but Kennedy is our producer here. She comes up with our scripts every single day, Monday through Friday.
Single day.
Even when she was in school, she was taking time out to make sure that me and Sean had our talking points. And we appreciate you so much, Kennedy.
I love you guys.
You do such a great job here.
You guys
And
make it fun.
And I appreciate you 1 day a week.
Yes.
Well, 2 days this week.
Two, yeah.
2
2 days
days
this week.
special week.
And so for everybody who don't know, that Kennedy is going to be coming on the show a little bit more often now. I'm so excited to have her because
I'm very excited.
you know, you give this show you really brighten up this show when you come on. It's a smile. It's
Oh my
a smile. And what people don't know is that in the whole studio, Kennedy's my favorite person.
All right.
She's my favorite person.
You
here.
guys, when
That's
he does
special.
this, I
Hey,
clipped it so fast and posted it on my Instagram. I was like, Joique said he loved me and I'm his favorite.
she's my favorite. Hey, Art, put it on your face real quick.
He's salty. It's
No,
okay.
I know
Look
Joique's doing this so you give him a little bit of Instagram clout later. You know? Oh, Kenny,
doesn't
you're
need
so
my
great.
Instagram
But
clout.
Kenny, who do you talk to the most out of the show? Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Okay.
he doesn't answer his phone calls, but you know.
Hold on, do I not answer your phone
No,
call?
if I call Joique, he will pick up.
Every time.
Because he thinks he's in trouble. Because he's running this shit.
You know, I'm more afraid of Kennedy than Chad. Who are you afraid of again, Art?
Yeah, no, Kennedy, it's close.
It's not close.
Kennedy a badass on the side?
Listen. They said that we had a meeting with Chad 101 today, and Art lost like 3 more patches of hearing today.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
So real quick, so we're talking about Urban Myers, and are you a Tebow fan?
I'm a Tebow fan. I'm an Urban fan. So my dad went to Bowling Green, so we loved him there.
And so for people who don't know, Urban Myers was Coach of the Year 2001 at Bowling Green.
Yep.
And a lot of success there. I mean, success everywhere he went, basically.
Everywhere.
Yeah, but continue.
So we followed our fandom of him to the Gators. So then I was a Gators fan when I was in middle school, and that's how I fell in love with Tebow. And then I was living in Ohio, so then I was watching him coach for Ohio State. So I've
you became an
always,
Ohio State fan?
Yeah.
Because that's rough for people in Michigan.
I know. No one cancel me, but
So you became a Ohio. So you wasn't a
Yeah.
Ohio State fan. You were an Urban Meyer fan.
yes. And then even my dad, sorry, I'm going to put him on blast here, but he has like Ohio State sweatshirts and stuff, even though his brother went to U of M Dearborn. Kind of fake, but oh well.
You wore Ohio State stuff in Michigan? Your dad's brave.
He's brave. Yep.
Anybody kick his ass?
What's wrong with him,
No,
bro?
we were walking in the
He's
mall.
like
And we
a
got to go Bucks one time.
He's a defected Michigander. He's defected.
No. You need to go to Ohio State and wear some Michigan stuff and see how you're treated.
No.
Yeah. Why not?
I will admit that like OSU fans are insane.
Joique, you will die if you do that.
Ohio
If you
State
wear Ohio
fans are
State,
insane
they
and
are
annoying
insane. They
and
will light
obnoxious.
stuff on fire.
You think?
Stop it.
But I'm not. So.
Now, don't say stop it.
Stop.
You need to experience it
No,
before
no,
you
no.
comment.
I'm talking about fish.
Oh.
Talking about
Oh,
I'll
yeah?
get killed if I wear Michigan down there.
You know, every time
He
Michigan
would.
plays Ohio State, all the M's off the stores in Columbus are X'd out.
Yep. They put red X's over every M.
And they don't say the M either.
No.
And the biggest paraphernalia store in Ohio State has flags of every Big Ten school and Notre Dame except Michigan. They don't put it up.
Biggest rivalry. Now,
Yeah.
Now, when we talk about biggest rivalries, I guess we have to go off of region. So in the Midwest, we'll say Ohio State, Michigan is the biggest rivalry. But you go down south, you have Auburn and Alabama. To them, that's the biggest rivalry. You know.
Right.
You go down to what's another big one?
California and Stanford is a big one. UCLA and USC is huge.
Well, I have a question for the Michigan people. So I also grew up a Notre Dame fan. I am just gonna. I'll put all the targets on me today.
Oh, people hate your ass. Damn.
You said who else?
Notre Dame. And Notre
wrong
Dame
with
and
you?
Michigan are huge rivals. So do you guys
Right.
think that the Ohio State Michigan rivalry is worse than the Notre Dame Michigan rivalry?
Yes, it is. Come
But
on.
for Notre Dame
I'ma
fans,
tell you,
there's
this
no
is-
one worse.
I'm gonna give you a story. This is how crazy this rivalry was. Back in the day, Bo Schembechler.
How far back was I
Yeah.
alive? I was born in '98.
No. So they had a game. Michigan was playing Ohio State, and they had a game down in Columbus. And so, night before the game, the team is at the hotel. You're having the team dinner. And now this is rumors, but I think it's
not a rumor.
It's not a rumor. So you know
I
what
think,
I'm about to
I think
say?
I know what you're gonna say.
All right,
It's not a rumor.
So they're at the hotel and they're having team dinner. And so while they're having dinner, it's not buffet style. You have the waitresses bringing the food out to the table. And so while they're at the table eating, you have all these beautiful girls, right? Beautiful girls bringing out their dinner. And Bo Schembechler said, "Hey, get all these girls out of here! I know what they're trying to distract my players. Get me old women in here serving my players food. They trying to." Now, did you hear that same story?
Yes. Yeah, Bo knows that they're trying to distract him.
Yeah.
But here's
Hilarious.
another story. I was covering the Michigan-Ohio State game. In Michigan, in the locker room, the visitors' locker room, you have to come through fans. Fans are roped off, but they get to talk to you. There's these two ladies, blue hair, about this tall. They had to be in their 70s or 80s. MFing every Michigan player that comes up. Take your ass back to Ann Arbor. We don't want you down here. I mean, these women were foul. This is like your not your grandmama, it's your great grandmama screaming at these dudes.
Yeah. That's that's the definition of tradition. That's a culture there.
Yeah.
If you go there now, right, and you grab a U of M student out of their class, you put them in a room where it's just them, and you say, "Listen, why do you hate Ohio State?" Because they're Ohio State. But they don't understand the history behind why we don't like each other, right?
Well, maybe you need to be the professor of a class. Educate the young fellas.
Well, anyway, that's our topic today is Tebow. Tebow and the Jags. So
You know what? I'm tired of Tebow.
I know, but so before we leave, because we're gonna go into, I want to talk a little bit about wrestling, him making history last night. I want to talk about that as well. But just to get this out there, him going there, and being a part of that receiving core, they need all the help they can get right now. When you have two receivers who are both tied for 44th in the NFL with touchdowns at 5, and these are leading receivers, averaging 10.3 in Laviska Shenault Jr., 103.
LaVisca. That's how you said it. I'm so sorry.
Love this.
That's number 2.
Very
Does it sound
aggressive.
Russian? Does it sound Russian?
Something. Yeah, something. It's
That's
something.
number 2.
But averaging 10.3 yards per catch, which is 103rd in the NFL, and that's the starting receiver for your team. And so I think Tim Tebow going to, it won't hurt them.
No.
Now, before we leave, we have to take one more break, but before we go, you want to tell us about 8 Mile Vodka?
Artemis. Yes, I would love to tell you about 8 Mile Vodka. And actually, I've got a bottle right here that I'm going to chug if I have to keep working with Joique. Let me get it on the camera. 8 Mile Vodka.
So are you chugging that because you don't want to work with me, or are you chugging that because you have that meeting with Chad?
No, I'm chugging it because I'm so grateful to work with a former Detroit Lion. Anyway, 8 Mile Vodka, born in Detroit, distilled in a single 90-liter batches to allow for optimum quality and control and care. This thing, it's just beautiful.
Look up into the camera.
Carbon filtered. Aerated and bottled at the perfect time to produce a subtle taste with a smooth finish and a character all of its own. This is an exceptional premium vodka that can be chilled and enjoyed straight or mixed to create an exceptional cocktail. Next time you're out and about, or maybe you want a good Moscow mule, like as Sean says, ask your bartender for an 8 Mile Vodka or pick it up at Meyer. It's Meyer, not Myers. Always drink responsibly. Joique, we're going to go to break, buddy. Is that okay with you?
Eye contact.
Okay.
Make sure you make eye contact with the camera
Listen.
so people can feel like you're talking to them.
No, make
Yeah.
love to the camera. That's what you're supposed to do.
Have you ever seen Drumline? You gotta
Oh my
make
gosh.
love
Ew,
to the
look at
drums.
him.
You gotta. Have you ever seen Drumline? You gotta make love to the drum.
He's trying to read the read correctly.
Thank you.
Put him to
All right,
slide.
Give your
me-
love
let me
to
look
that
down for a second. You got
camera.
your flow right? You
What's
keep
the
looking
name of
down
this network?
Woodward Sports.
Right. People don't give a shit about Tim Tebow. Stop talking about Tim Tebow.
We're off with Tim
let's
Tebow.
now let's
Corey
let's,
wrote an
let's,
entire
let's
article
roll,
about Tim
with
Tebow.
something happening on Woodward. I want to
what's
take you
up,
behind the scenes.
What's going on?
Miguel Cabrera.
All right, we're going to talk about it after the break.
After the
Yes.
break.
After the break.
Please.
After the break.
Please.
Terry's getting heated.
Woodward Sports.
Let him cool off.
We are here,
Get out of
downtown Fenton, my favorite Bridge Street Exchange.
That's right. And you want to switch up your wardrobe this summer? It's this easy. You ready, Joey?
I'm ready.
All right, you ready? I like it. You want to do it again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
All right. Ooh, Brixton. Nice. One more time?
Yes.
Ooh, I like the hat on this one, too. You ready to do it one more time, Joey?
I'm getting tired. One last one.
All right, let's change it. Bro, where's your shirt? You need new clothes this summer. Bridge Street Exchange in Fenton. That's where you need to go. Thank you, guys.
All right, welcome back to this Woodward Sports Network. Terry Foster and Joique Bell. Now, I want to put you behind the scenes. We've got a situation here in Detroit. Miguel Cabrera is past his prime. He's batting 198, 2 home runs, strikes out a lot. Is a disaster. Now, Cabrera, in my mind, the best hitter in Detroit Tiger history outside of Ty Cobb. Better than Al Kaline, and I know people will get into a fight about that. But he is now 38 years old, can't hit. The reason the Tigers are keeping him is because they want to see him hit his 500th home run in a Tiger uniform and get his 3,000th hit. Now, I am sure you, as a former professional athlete, have seen old guys past their prime, and then there's the new guy that wants to take over. I'm better than him. I don't care if he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. I'm better than him. As a teammate, how do you handle that situation or treat these two guys, the old has-been with the up-and-comer that's ready to take over?
First and foremost, you have to give flowers to the people who are here. And so you're coming in as a young guy, you have plenty of time for you to go out there and shine. But right now, let this man get his roses because he's coming to an end, right? And when his time is done, it's done. It's over with. And so it's more of a respect factor, right? And then as an owner and manager with a guy like this on your team, I mean, he's a living legend. He's a walking legend.
Yeah.
He's a walking legend. And so you have a guy like that on your team that the players can kind of pull around. Like, you can be patient with this guy. Like, he's not performing well. Yeah, he's not. But at the same time, what he brings to the team is more than a couple wins, right? It's more than that. He's bringing he really brings pride to that Tigers jersey. When you think of Tigers, you think of him. And that's period. And so for me coming in, I've seen a lot of players like that, but not of his caliber and what he means to this team, right? And so in our sport, it's a little different. Our sport is a little bit more dangerous. And so for older guys, if they can't perform at a high level, then they're putting themselves in jeopardy. That's why Peyton Manning left early, because he was playing through an injury. And if he would have kept playing, it could have hurt him worse. And so you have a couple players like that. But, let that man make history. He earned it.
He has earned it. I'll admit this. Cabrera, every time he came to the plate, I would stop what I'm doing to see what he did. Now, I don't want to see it anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of him striking out. I'm tired of him popping out. I just don't want to see it anymore.
How far is he away from his 500 and his 3,000 hit? His 500 home run. And his 500 home run and his 3,000 hit. Thanks for pulling that up, Art. Thanks for pulling that up.
You got to let him do it. I understand
thank you.
that.
No, I wasn't being condescending
I want
there.
instant.
I wasn't being I was saying thanks for pulling that up.
Oh.
Like, you can hear me being sarcastic.
He's at 489 right now in his career. And this year, he's had 2.
He's what?
He has 489 home runs in his career.
Yeah.
In 2021, for the Tigers, he's had a whopping 2. The amount of laughs that you've had during the show.
So he needs 11.
Yeah, he needs 11, and they want to see. He's got to do it in the Tiger uniform. They want to see that. Yeah. Now, they may do him like Albert Pujols. Now,
what about
Pujols?
Hits? How far is he away from hits? 3,000?
Hits, he's had 10 this year, 1,461 in his career. So he's got a ways to go.
Now, Pujols has already passed his milestones. You know what they did with him? Just cut his ass. You out of here. So I think the Tigers, in a way, are taking advantage of Miggy. When he gets his 500th and his 3,000, and if there's still some of the season left, just to say, see ya, we'll see you later. You out of here.
You think he hit 3,000 this year?
The way he's going, no. But, I mean, it's within reach. If he is half of what he is, of what he's been, he will hit it this year. If he's batting 198.
Hey, what's it? So, give him that number again. How many hits does he need to hit 3,000?
He's at 2,876. So math, 224. Yeah.
No, that's 800. No, he needs 124.
124.
Yes. So it's within reach. If he becomes, even if he's just a 250 hitter,
damn,
he'll get that this year.
They don't pay me to do math well.
No. He made the mistake that a lot of people do when they see.
Could you do quick math, Joique?
Yeah, Joique, why don't you do quick math on this show?
Come on now.
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go. Stop making fun of art.
Stop it. What was that?
Stop making fun of art.
Why?
Why?
It's getting
Because
hostile around
you're
Why
making claims that you can't make yourself.
Oh, damn.
We didn't ask.
Now, if you say before I can't do the same thing, then all right, well.
You're right, Fitz. I'll leave Art alone. Fitz is the only person that can talk to me like that in this studio because.
I want you to talk back. I don't want you to sit there and be like, oh, all right, you're right.
No. Wait a minute. I know there's friction here with these guys, but let me just say this.
Fish is just jealous of me and Art. This is what it is. Hold up, Terry. Fish is jealous of me and Art relationship on the show, and he wants that same relationship with me. But I can't argue with Art because Art is just a nice guy. He's just too nice.
I think Fish has just got my back.
You just said something nice about him?
No, I said Fish is a nice guy.
Right.
Fish is nice. I can't argue with Fish. Fish, you're right. I need to leave Art alone. But Art's an asshole. And so it's natural. And so when I do it to him, I don't feel bad. I talk back to Fish, I feel bad. And so whatever you say, Fish, you're right. I need to leave Art alone. I'll leave Art alone for the rest of the show.
But you actually paid him a compliment and he took it the wrong way.
Yeah, I said thank you. I said thank you for pulling up the numbers,
right.
And he got upset.
But it's the way that you're like.
I didn't even say.
He said it the right way. I got to defend him this time.
He was
no, it was not
Terry,
condescending.
You just had my back a second ago.
Hey, what did I say? It was not condescending.
Art, respect your elders.
I'm trying to create content.
Art, respect your elders.
You literally said, "Wow, you kind of said that rude," because he said, "Thanks, Art, for pulling him up. Thanks, Art, for pulling him up."
Your face right now.
I don't remember saying that.
You said that's what you said.
Keep it on you real quick, Art.
What? What do you want?
For all our viewers who are very when they get upset, they see red. This is the type of face you want to punch. You see that face right there? That is the type of face you want to punch.
I'm doing my job.
Have you ever seen Step Brothers? You're like, you want to punch me in the face right now? I do.
Come punch me in the face.
Right in the kisser.
Come do it.
Right in the kisser.
Speaking of punching in the faces, I think Adam's walking in the building. Anyway.
The Atomic Dog.
Yeah.
Atomic Dog is a rough man.
Yeah.
Gotta leave him alone.
Yeah. Real quick, I want to shift gears. I want to talk about Russell Wilson, a guy who just made history last night, passed up the big O with the most triple doubles in NBA history.
Right.
Yeah. Look at that. That was it right there. Made history. And this is a guy who just, this is what year is this for Russ? 12? This is what, year 12 for Russ? And it doesn't seem like he hasn't lost a step. Still explosive.
He is, and he's got that attitude that
I love his attitude.
You are not going to stop me. Like, I don't know who this is guarding him. It's like, you're not here. You don't matter.
That's his mentality, though. I love his mentality. I love the way he plays. He plays with such a passion for the game. And he has that competitive nature, that gorilla that we always talk about. I don't think anybody's more deserving than him with this, because I think this kind of shows this actually shows his body of work, man. Everything that he's been working for. I don't think anybody's more deserving than a guy like that.
Top 5 point guard of all time.
What do you say to, let's say, certain people on the show, Adam, on the morning show that said that he's nothing because he doesn't have rings?
No, I mean, that's stupid, because you have a lot of great players who played this game. So is Charles Barkley? Was he not a great player?
He's been in since 2008, by the way.
Huh?
He's been in since 2008, so I think
No, I thought you were talking about rings as a championship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. But people are also criticizing Westbrook because he's been in since 2008 and has no rings.
It doesn't matter, because he's still playing, so he still has the opportunity to win one. So that doesn't make a difference.
Right.
What's up, Fish?
Kids aren't going to remember Charles Barkley in like 5 years. They're going to remember him as a TNT analyst, not as a basketball player. Same as Russell Westbrook. When he leaves 5 years later, unless he joins like an analyst group, they're not going to remember Russell Westbrook.
Why? Why is that?
Because he didn't win championships. Yeah, he broke the triple-double record, but that's not going to come up unless someone passes him.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of people who won championships that people don't know anything about.
Like Oscar Robertson, would you know who he is unless Russell Westbrook every year was trying to pass his record? Would you know who he was? If I told you Oscar Robertson, would you know who he was unless Westbrook was on his way to passing him?
He makes a great point.
Is he going to finish as one
I'm
of
talking
the
about the
top 50
classic
players
fan,
of
not
all
the
time?
diehard basketball fan.
Is he going to finish as one of the top 50 players of all times? Hell yes. So he will be talked about.
So are we talking about so you can have the worst statistic career, but as long as you have a championship, you'll be remembered?
I mean,
because
just look at Charles Barkley.
Huh?
Look at Charles Barkley.
You're being old.
So you think people will know James Harden? Huh?
Possibly not.
No, they will. Fish, you're being old. Old guys like me put emphasis on championships. I'm willing to forget that with Westbrook and Harden because they're doing great, particularly Westbrook with the triple doubles. It's a thing that people are going to remember. He's going to be remembered. Charles Barkley is still remembered, even though he did not win a championship.
Yeah.
Sometimes you come along at the wrong time.
But what do you remember Charles Barkley more as, Terry? You remember him as a TNT analyst or a basketball player?
Basketball player. Because I saw him play.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw how tough he was. I saw the fact
and that's
he
the
was
thing.
listed.
That's coming from a person who's never seen Charles Barkley play.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm
he
saying.
was listed as
People in
6'6",
5
but he was
years
a
aren't going to
6'4".
know
But
who Charles
crazy.
Barkley
You know
was
what's funny,
playing
though?
NBA.
Well, you know what's funny, though? You know who Charles Barkley is right now?
Yeah. But I know him as a TNT analyst, not as a basketball
You know
player.
who
You
Oscar
want to be
Robertson
remembered
is?
as a basketball player.
You know what that is, too, don't you?
Who, Charles Barkley? Russell Westbrook? Who are you talking about? You're talking about
The
Russell
big O.
Westbrook. Oscar Robinson. Yeah, I know him because Russell Westbrook was chasing Robinson.
So you know him.
Because Westbrook's chasing
All right,
Robinson.
then.
If he wasn't
All right, he's
chasing him, I wouldn't know who Oscar
He made
Robinson
history.
was.
He made history.
I know he made history because
All right,
Westbrook
brother,
was chasing
sometimes
him.
you come along at the wrong time. Charles Barkley in his prime, there's this kid, I don't know if you heard him, Michael Jordan, that was winning all the championships. So he didn't win. Akeem Olajuwon would have never won a championship if Michael Jordan didn't get suspended. So he got his championship because Jordan disappeared. Now you've got LeBron James sucking up all the championships. You come along at the wrong time. If Westbrook came along 10 years from now, maybe he wins 2 or 3 championships. Who knows? But he'll be remembered. He's a great player. And the thing I like about it is Westbrook now is embracing it more. If you ask him about triple doubles 5 years ago, he'd get pissed off and talk about, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Now he's embracing.
I mean, because
he's
he was
explaining
doing it
stuff.
like almost every night.
Right.
he was doing like almost. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, we have never seen that before.
Right.
And so for him, it probably wasn't more so like, oh, it's not that big of a deal because he wanted to keep his mind focused on the task at hand, which was winning the championship. But in the back of his head, he knew.
Right.
You always know as an athlete. It's in the back of your head. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. But we know. That's in the back of your head, boy.
Right.
You chasing it. You chasing it.
Joique, what would you rather have? 5 touchdowns and your team gets blown out by 20, or 0 touchdowns and your team wins? That's basically Russell Westbrook.
Huh?
That's Russell Westbrook. He'll get 50 points and his team gets blown out by 20.
That's real.
So maybe he needs to be on a good team. I don't know.
Okay, but you look. You're sitting here saying he put up 50 points and they got blew out. Now, they didn't get blew out because he wasn't getting his teammates involved, but they didn't get blew out because he's not having any help. And it's the difference.
Could be both.
Right, we getting blew. If I have 5 touchdowns in the game, we get blew out. What is our defense doing? You know what I'm saying? So you can't. We can't sit here and throw out hypotheticals like that. He's been on good teams. He's been on decent teams, and now he's on a team that's.
You know, it's not a great team, but he's got Bradley Beal. It's a team that he can elevate to a different level. That's what he's doing.
Corey brings up a great point, though. He said, even in football, I bet everyone knows who Barry Sanders is. Now, is that just a Michigan thing? Or, to me, I feel like outside of Michigan, people know who Barry is.
Everybody knows who Barry is.
Exactly. So,
a lot of people consider Barry Sanders the greatest running back of all time.
Right, and obviously,
except his dad.
In Michigan, he's a god. But the thing is the Russell Westbrook comparison. People, I think, will still remember him for having this record.
Yes, he will.
But not as much as if he had a ring.
And the thing is, everybody remembers Barry Sanders for being Barry, but what NFL record does Barry Sanders have?
He turned him down. He could have had a lot more records, but Barry, I think he's remembered because he is so different.
From now, you going to remember who Barry Sanders is?
Well, I grew up in Detroit, so that helps.
Right.
20 years from now, you're going to know who Barry Sanders is.
Okay, let me say this. Will people remember Russell Westbrook? Probably. Will they remember him as a triple-double king? Maybe not.
All right, what do you remember Barry Sanders as?
A great runner.
A great runner?
Great runner in the NFL. Great running back in the NFL.
Okay, then they're going to know Russell Wilson as a great basketball player.
Good.
They just won't know him as a champion.
They might not know him as a triple-double.
Everything you're throwing back at me, I'm throwing back at you. That's all. That's all I'm doing. I'm just testing you a little bit. That's all. I'm sorry.
No, you're doing a good job. It's called content, Joique. You need this back and forth. I don't like you to... I say something. Oh, Fish has a good point. That's not good content.
Fish is the new producer and director.
Yeah, that's right. But no, fight.
Right.
You know, tell his ass off.
Tell him off.
Don't be afraid. Tell his ass off.
It's not about telling him
no,
off.
No, it is.
No, it's not. No,
bring it, Terry. Bring it. Bring it.
You know you're getting agitated.
That's not what it is. What I'm saying, Terry, is this. This is what I'm saying. Fish is a nice guy. So even when I tell him off, what am I getting out of that? Now, to the fans, I look like a bully. All right, to the fans, I look like a bully. And to my grandmother, she's looking at me like I raised you better than that.
But you know what you look like to me? A man. A real man.
Yeah,
you told his ass off.
Fish is the man right now in this film.
Right. You can't let this guy dominate you.
No, I said my point.
Tell me, Terry. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Tell me. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're fucking wrong.
There you go.
No. This is surprising for me because young people don't care about championships.
We do care about championships. What are you talking about?
Your ass is old, motherfucker. You ain't young anymore. You 20?
I'm a millennial.
No, you old.
No, you old.
I am. I'll admit to it. No, but I'm talking about these young guys who like 15, 16 years old.
Listen, I still work.
Hey, just over-under update on the laughs. Fish made us hit the over-under. We're at 3 now. Mission accomplished. Great job, Fish.
Bam.
No, he had to make me laugh. Fish made me laugh. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, get it right, y'all.
See, I'm not here to make people laugh. I'm here to challenge people.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
How's Joique doing?
No, but young people like you don't care about championships. Y'all remember different things than us old heads. I'm the one that should be saying, you know what? If you don't win a championship, there's something wrong. I'm not even saying that about Westbrook.
We care about championships.
Look at this guy stuck in his ways. You're stuck in your ways,
man.
I
want a championship.
It was up to you. We'll still be in the civil rights movement. Here we go.
We have civil rights, though.
Huh?
We are in the civil rights movement.
Huh?
Haven't you noticed?
You said what?
We are in the civil rights movement.
Yeah, you damn right. Damn right. Anyway, speaking of movements, how you like to move some more money into your pocket? Hard Financial. When is the last time you checked your interest rate? If it's over 3%, then you need to call Hard Financial for a free 5-minute checkup. Hey, tell them Woodward Sports sent you. Hey, tell them Joique sent you. Tell them Fish, Artemis, Kennedy, Terry. We all sent you. Hard Financial is fast, and they do all of the heavy lifting. Go to davidhallmortgage.com right now and get started. Hard Financial, lower payments, better options, and more personal attention. Joique, Bill, Terry Foster, Baligian and Bill. Stay tuned.
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We're recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month.
We're looking to grow and expand. Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech.
The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call.
We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads.
They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10.5 months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire
a graduate
of Northwestern Tech. Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
I'll tell you right now, the things that's going on in the NBA outside of the court or off of the court can be distracting. All right, it can be distracting to players. It can be distracting to the team. Tristan Thompson, he cheats on Chloe with a girl named Sydney Chase. And do we care about the Kardashians? Kennedy does. I don't really keep up with them that much. But
Joique, what's wrong with you? You are a black athlete and you haven't dated a Kardashian? Come on, dude, get it together. What the hell are you doing?
Terry's killing it. He just put us on the over. That was
Explain yourself.
That was a smile. That was a smile. And no, I'm just there. You know, it was some beautiful work done on them. You know, so they're a beautiful family. I don't have nothing negative to say. Anyway, and so I actually saw that Tristan Thompson actually sent out a stop and deceased letter to Sydney Chase for continuing saying that they were talking while he was with Chloe. Can you pull that up real quick? I finally received the cease and desist hours after I made my post online. It was first sent to an email I no longer use. However, I'm moving forward with the truth, and I'm choosing not to comply. I will not be called a liar.
Can we go back to something, though, just real quick?
Thanks for pulling it off the thing before I finish.
Well, you finished the read. You did great. Here's the thing. Joique, if you had to choose out of the Kardashians, who would you pick?
You know, the most beautiful one to me that I like, I think is the most natural, Courtney.
Okay. Terry?
I guess because I'm old, I have to pick the mama. Is that it?
You pick Chris?
No, I would pick Chris. I like Chloe. Is that her name? Chloe or Chloe?
Chloe.
See, I don't follow them. They're not in my world. I see pictures of them now and then, but I don't care about them.
You know what? I'll tell you this, though. I'll tell you this about them. Their mother is a momager out of this world. I mean, how she took that family and transformed them and made them profitable I commend her wholeheartedly. That's crazy, right, Art?
There's no way that I could have anyone in my family managing my career. I give them props for doing it. There's no way.
If they make you a billionaire?
Well, they made it into great TV, but here's the deal. Could you have your family members run your career? I give her props.
Hey, what you talking about? My mom was my momager for a while. What you talking about? That's one person in the industry that you can trust. You can't trust everybody in this industry, Art.
I know, but here's the deal. How many times have we witnessed it go bad? It goes bad 90% of the time.
It doesn't go bad when you have a strong foundation with your family.
Right. And how often does it go bad with strangers? You pick the wrong agent, or the agent wants to make some money.
But what do they always...
No, you pick the wrong financial advisor, Art, that you give $3 million to when Bitcoin was $2 and taking money and run off with it. Listen, and now would be worth over $80 billion. You rather work with that than your own.
You bring that. That's my own personal problem I have to deal with. I told you I'll get to it. But regardless, I sent $3 million. It is what it is. Here's my thing, though. There's plenty of situations that it goes well, but they say never mix family and business for a reason. I'm just saying. Props to the Kardashians for doing it.
That's crazy. That's the craziest thing. So you rather not. So that's crazy. The Ford family. Do you know how many family names? Rolls Royce.
Well, yeah,
2
the
family
Illiches.
names.
That's another. It's all a family. I get that. I'm just saying, when it gets bad, not only do you lose your business, you lose your family.
Right, but it does work a lot of times.
It does work. Yeah, it does work when you know what you're doing and you have a strong foundation. Like, you're building generational wealth for your family. I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, you had the situation with Prince and Cecil Fielder, but Cecil Fielder was not acting like a dad. Cecil was like, I want to get paid. So his main thing was money over family. So that's why that didn't work out. If you trust your family, you love them, they love you, they're not going to rip you off. See, but that, to me, that's a rare case.
But here's the deal. When you look at this situation here, when you're a high-profile player, and you have women coming at you like he does, how hard is it to stay loyal? And now, me personally, it's easy. If I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship. But for you guys, can you see it from an athlete's perspective, or is it still considered cheating?
No, it's cheating. But what? Yeah, it's cheating.
Okay.
When you're in a relationship and you step out, it's cheating.
You're not 6'8" or 6'10". You're not handsome. So women not going to be flopping all over you. So there's the difference. Tristan Thompson's a dog. He is.
But you're a public figure. You're going, like, look at this picture from TMZ proves that he's an idiot. You're at a club. How stupid is stupid? Like, you're at a club.
Didn't I just say he's a dog?
He
Tristan Thompson's not the smartest bulb in the drawer.
What year was that? Was he innocent? I mean, was he?
No,
single?
that's recent.
Isn't he single now? Or is he with Chloe?
I don't. Kennedy.
Kennedy. Hey, this is Kennedy. Kennedy follows this.
Our Kardashian correspondent.
Hello, everyone. I'm the Kardashian expert here. They are back together, and also Kylie and Travis Scott have been hanging out again as well. So it's very exciting in the Kardashian world.
It is. You know what's crazy? For Tristan to keep stepping out, I don't know. Is the box trash or something? Like, what's going on? Is it trash?
He's not a
I mean, like, what is it? Like, what makes you like, you know what, man? I'm sick of this, man. Let me go out here. Let me step out. Let me go out here. Do you think it's trash? Stick is shaking his head like, yeah, the box is trash. Do you think so?
Well, don't forget,
he's taking advantage of the pro athlete
girl, right?
can get whatever he wants.
It's the same one Lamar Odom was stepping out into the whorehouses with. So yeah, she's obviously lacking somewhere.
But that's like everyone who dates a Kardashian except for Kanye, and I don't even know Kanye, but I haven't heard anything about Kanye came out to where he's cheating.
Well, they just broke up.
Well, yeah, they divorced. They broke up, but yeah. And is he crazy because, like, is he not taking his medicine? But at the same time, when you call him, why are you calling him crazy? Because he's artistic?
What? No, I live with a social worker, and she tells me he's not taking his meds.
Yeah, he's not taking.
And so he just he goes off.
And so he doesn't. So if he doesn't want to take his meds, then is he crazy or is he just been through a lot of trauma? He has like a chemical imbalance.
He crazy. Take your meds and you can be somewhat normal.
But at the same time, when you take your medicine, and to him, he might be taking that medicine like when I take it, I just don't feel like myself, and it does something to me. And you guys need to switch up what I'm taking. And if you don't switch up what I'm taking, I'm not going to continue to take what I feel does something to me, have me walk around like a zombie.
The group chat that we got going on is.
He said the box trash, you gotta have the soul snatching mouth. All right, JGB.
They're in the chat today.
Soul snatching. Like
I just don't get the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm old and set my ways, but I don't understand how they get so big.
Is that the only one?
Yeah, we're getting grilled because they're like, this is a Detroit sports network. Why are we talking about this? So we have to talk Lions 24/7 for the rest of the show.
Yeah, we got to talk Lions 24/7. Hey, did you guys hear about the draft? We talked about that last week. We talked about that on Friday. Let's keep talking about the draft and our draft picks. Like, bro, we'll get to it. Relax.
All right, I got one for you. Lions. Make us optimistic why the Lions are different than they are in the past. You meet with them, you talk to them, you know what's going on. How's this different than what we've seen in the past?
Well, we have a regime in now who aren't afraid of doing things different. And when I say doing things different, bringing in coaches that are known around the NFL who have had success, the type of moves that they're making, the chess moves that they're making, bringing in these minority coaches from different teams who have big names who in 2 to 3 years can be either a head coach on different teams in the NFL, or you're bringing in guys that are minorities who can be a GM on another team in 2 to 3 years, and you're bringing in these guys, right? And for each one of these guys, you can get a 2 to 3 draft picks, with 2 to 3 third-round draft picks for each one of these guys when they go become a head coach or a GM of another team, because we developed them. And so these are chess moves that we're making. This has never been done in the past. When I talked with Sheila for him, I told you that she said that this year that they put an emphasis on bringing in minority coaches, but they weren't going to lack, or they weren't going to pick a minority coach if they weren't a right fit for the team, right? And so luckily we had a lot of right picks for this team. And so she said that the only way that she would have taken this job is she told her family that she wanted to put her fingers in and do things her way. And they all agreed and say, hey, we give you the keys to the car. You drive it how you want to drive it. And so she took over the team. She brought in Brad Holmes, blew her away. She said that when they brought in a head coach, they wanted a coach who wanted to be here. And the first thing that Dan Campbell said when he got here is, I really want to coach this team. I really want to be here. And she said when he said that started the interview off on the right foot, and they ended up going with him after their 6th interview with a head coach. They didn't even get to the 7th. Another thing that she said that really stuck to me probably the most is that she told me that I wanted to do something different, and say, 3 to 4 years down the road is not right. I'm not afraid to blow it up and start all over again. You have owners in the past that's been stuck in their ways and wanted to bring in their guy. And she was also very clear at the beginning that she didn't have a football mind, so she wanted to get football minds in, that she can sit back and kind of learn that process. Sitting in these meetings, right? Sitting in these meetings to see how they evaluate each and every player, seeing how they seeing the process on how they feel they need to build a winning franchise team or a winning franchise. And so those are the things that I'm seeing different in this organization that I didn't see before. And I'm happy that they're doing it now. I'm happy that everything is coming together. I know the draft picks that they picked up, I gave this draft an A-. I think a lot of these players, or every one of these players, symbolizes the grit and the embodiment of Detroit. And so that's what I can bring and say about what this team and this new regime is doing different, and the reason that I can be optimistic in the future, not even this year, but in the future coming down the road. We're building a foundation now, and we're building a culture.
See, to me, Sheila Ford Hamp is a hero, because for the first time in Lions history, when they brought in leadership, they didn't bring in friends. They didn't bring in people I like.
Exactly.
They didn't bring in people who, wear their pants tight or wear their pants loose. They brought in people who they looked nationally, made decisions, and decided this is the best person for the job, not this is somebody I like.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
huge.
And they're bringing in, and they're bringing in people who respect the former players. All right, they're bringing in people that bring in, and they respect the people that help build this organization to where it is, and they want to help take it to the next level.
Keep that going, because ex-players want to be part of this process, and they got X'd out before.
They did.
Yeah.
No. So my next question for you: when do you see success? A winning season, a run in the play. When do you see that for this team?
I see success winning multiple playoff games. I'm not even talking about.
What year?
I think in 3 years.
In 3 years?
It's going to take 3 years.
How much you want to bet on that?
You think it's going to be sooner?
I'm asking. How much you want to bet on that?
Go ahead, brother.
Huh?
I can't. I didn't play in the NFL. I can't make a $500,000 bet.
What's the over/under on that, Fish?
The over/under on it is my bookie.
Okay.
That's where you can go bet.
Oh, I get it. Everything is a read around here. I got to wise up around here.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it was a good softball.
Do the read, Fish.
Well, he's getting really hyped.
Could I do the ooh?
Yeah, do it on camera. There we go. All right, my bookie. Baseball and basketball seasons are long, right, Joique?
Yeah, for sure.
They're long. With up to 400 potential match of the month, you can make each and every one matter by having skin in the game with mybookie.ag. Whether you're placing a wager on your favorite team, player, or just looking for kicks, MyBookie gives you the best odds and tons of options to make all your favorite sports a hell of a lot more exciting. Bet on preferred sports, taking advantage of odds on upcoming matches/events, or hit up MyBookie Casino for full-fledged experience where weekly blackjack tournaments give you and your friends a crack at a prize pool of up to $50,000. Go to mybookie.ag to sign up now and use the promo code Woodward to get your first deposit matched up to $1,000. Let them know we sent you, so you can use our promo Woodward to get your free deposit bonus and start your day off with a win. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie.
Joique Bell, Terry Foster, Woodward Sports. Stay tuned. Artemis, take us a break. Don't fumble the ball at work. Hey, Joique Bell, Sean Baligian. See you guys next weekend.
Thanks, Mike. Oh, Bell's soft. Wait till it comes to New Zealand. Pour that out.
Here we go. Here we go. Detroit Mercy women's basketball team players are entering a transfer portal after being mistreated by their coach, Anne Marie Gilbert. You have the video for us real quick?
University of Detroit Mercy women's basketball player, and I want to share my story.
You got your headphones?
As a little girl, I was consumed with basketball and wanting to help others. Coming from a family of healthcare professionals, the ideals must have been instilled inside of me. As I got older, the desire to help became clearer as I decided to pursue engineering so that I could work in juvenile prosthetics. Soon after, my dreams became even more focused as I wanted to follow in my older sister's footsteps and play college basketball. You can imagine how elated I was when the University of Detroit Mercy offered me a basketball scholarship. It was an accumulation of my dreams of continuing to play the sport I've played since I was 6 while majoring in mechanical engineering. The coaching staff, academic support, and athletic department were all super supportive and showed me that despite the academic demands and athletic rigor, I could do both. For 2 years, I felt extremely supported and encouraged as a black female athlete majoring in mechanical engineering. I was matriculating academically and enjoying the life of a college athlete. However, given the current situation of University of Detroit Mercy women's basketball, an entire team's cry for help, who took a united, principled stance, has resulted in my extreme disappointment. I reluctantly have to tell the little girl inside me, who had such grand inspirations, that her dream may no longer be achievable. The dream to play college basketball and earn a mechanical engineering degree. I am sure there is a life lesson to be learned, and I pray that one day it will be revealed.
Yeah. How you feel about that, Terry?
This is a sign that UDM doesn't give a shit about women's basketball, because you've got a team that's 1-13. You've got an entire team walking out, an entire team saying this coach is abusive, and she has a history of being abusive elsewhere. And instead of listening to these players, the university, which UDM does a lot, is let's just do the simple thing. We just keep the coach, and we hope the problem goes away. Now, the Titans have to recruit an entirely new team. 13 to 14 women have left. They didn't really listen to the parents. They didn't listen to the players. They stood by the coach. And when you have a mutiny like that, in any men's sport, if you have a mutiny like that,
you get rid of the coach.
He's out of here.
He did.
Right.
It was a coach, Coach McCarty, head coach from Oakland University, and said something to one of the players and was immediately let go. Off one comment. And the comment is a comment that you make with your boys stop being the P word, stop being it was something around those lines. But abusive, as far as putting hands on a player, that wasn't. But things you say can cause trauma as well. And so I don't know what they're doing in that AD's office or in that athletic program. But if you have a group of kids that say they're willing to leave and enter a transfer portal, you got to take a look at that head coach. You got to.
You do. And I think if this was a man's situation, if this was men's basketball, they would have done that. But, so many schools, we care about women's basketball. We love women's basketball. It means so much. They say that, but they don't really mean that. And I think this is a prime example.
It is. I think when you have this type of issue with a team, and then I don't hear an investigation is underway and we're looking into this matter. I didn't see any of that come out.
Well, they said, we sent a report to the NCAA, which nobody has read, nobody has seen, and, the NCAA, we can't comment. What did it say? We can't say anything. That to me, that's all bullshit.
Yeah.
This means, once again, women's athletes don't matter.
Go away. Now, question: would something like this happen? Will they be, will they be liable to losing a year by transferring? Like, would they be held?
I don't know how that works. I mean, I've never seen we're all transferring because we're having a mutiny at this other school and this coach is an ass. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's a parameter that you can put on your sheet to get an extra year of eligibility.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that yet.
I've never seen that. I wanted to get that video ready, Art. We have Aaron. We got Aaron. Rodgers. You got that. You got Aaron Rodgers. Is he been a flake? Is Aaron Rodgers been a flake? Who's to blame? Is it him to blame? Is it the team to blame? Do you think it's both parties? Do you think they could have handled this differently? What's going on here?
Is Aaron Rodgers a flake? Absolutely. But I blame this on Green Bay.
Why do you call him a flake?
Because he's a guy that he gets mad because they drafted a quarterback. He says goofy things. Wait a minute. Wait, hang on. He has said, I just might leave to be the host of Jeopardy. But the main culprit in this is the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
And here's why.
Why?
Because if you have a superstar athlete and you want to be successful, you don't look at him as an employee. You look at him as a partner. What can we do to make things better for you? Because you're carrying our franchise. Green Bay, the Packers built a whole addition to that little bullshit stadium because of Aaron Rodgers. So when Aaron Rodgers says, all I want is a wide receiver, and Green Bay goes, fuck you, I'd be out of there too.
Yeah.
So.
And then do that, right? And then do that, and don't even give him the decency to let him know. You have a guy that is literally the backbone of your team. And when he's not playing, or if he's hurt, he's out, the Green Bay Packers are no longer the Green Bay Packers. They're the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Right. And the only team they can beat is the Lions with a backup quarterback.
Shut up.
Well, it's happened. Don't shut me up because it's happened.
Man, shut up.
It's happened. Deny it.
Oh, I wasn't there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I never lost to the Jags. Sorry.
No, we're talking about the Packers, brother. We're not talking about the Jags.
All right, I'm just saying, with a backup quarterback. We smacked Green Bay with a backup quarterback. What are you talking about?
No, you used to give Green Bay trouble at Ford Field, and then they did beat them finally in Lambeau a few years ago. But for the most part, the Lions have lost to Green Bay with a backup quarterback.
It was 2015. You want to be accurate. 2015. That's more than a few years ago. So you know.
No, that's a few years ago.
No, it's 6.
This is 23, and that's 6. That's 3. A few years ago.
No, 6 years ago.
That's a few years ago.
Okay, a decade ago is a few years ago too. Then
it could be.
Shut up, Terry.
Is 2015 a decade from 2020?
6 years ago. 6 years ago.
That's a few years ago.
No, not in my book. Hey, is 6? You know, I don't want to take it to the people in the audience. Anyway, I don't feel he's a flake. I I think this has been going on for some time. This didn't just pop out. I remember when he called out the coaching staff, the former coaching staff, when he said that we need to take a look around, we need to start holding ourselves accountable, even the coaches. That was telling the coaches they need to pull it together. So if he can hold them accountable, I'm pretty sure he's going to hold other people in the building accountable. And for him to have his presence on the field and have the success he's had on that field, he needs to be in that. He needs to be in that war room, or at least have a phone call on. This is what we're thinking. What do you think about this? Because he's not that caliber of player where you can just do things like that. That's your star. You want him to be happy.
In other words, be a partner. In other words,
he needs to be a partner.
In other words,
let me know.
I know what I'm doing.
You know, don't go draft a quarterback and not tell me. And I told you I want this. You know, it's disrespectful. It's a spit in the face. And I'm not mad at him on how he handled it. But remember what I told you: with every action, there's a consequence. And so I don't know what the consequence is, but we'll see what happens. But I know they just tarnished a relationship with one of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
Because, and you know why? Because there's this mentality in sports, especially in the front office. We know better. Even Michael Jordan, the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls said,
funny. You know how
you
funny?
win because of the front office.
You know what's funny? It's funny how the people in the front office who might not have never played the game before, they say, this is how you put together a team. We know what this team needs. And they never touch a football field. They never touch a professional field. I'm just saying.
That's why sometimes you should tap into your athletes and not saying they should run it, but talk to them. Hey, what could we do better? What do we need? You guys are out there on the field. Green Bay didn't do that.
But this is the thing, though. It's not even every player. It's certain players you need to go grab. Like when I played, we had this thing called the Leadership Council, where they pull one leader from each group, and we'll take all the team issues. We have a meeting every Monday. One person from every position group and the head coach. We'll go over the schedule. We'll talk about the team. We'll talk about team issues, things that we feel we need to correct, the scheduling for practicing, everything. And we felt like we were partners with the head coach, with the team. I don't know if they're doing that there. And if they are doing that there, they're not doing a good job at it.
No, they're not. And that's what I'm talking about, a partnership.
Yeah.
Make you part of the process.
What's up, Art?
Ryan brings up a great point here, and I'm just going to throw it up on the screen.
Go ahead, read it out.
Rodgers, the Russell Westbrook of the NFL. Agree or disagree?
No, disagree because he has a championship. It's stupid.
Bam.
Yeah, he has a championship.
But I think he was alluding to the fact that he's not the performer that people expect him to be, in the sense that he has one championship, but he's the elite of the Midwest, some would say. I think that's what he meant by it.
He's not the elite of the Midwest. He is the elite of the entire NFL. What are you talking about?
Well, if he was the elite of the entire NFL, he would have made it to the Super Bowl. So he's not the elite.
That got spoiled a little bit when he lost to Tom Brady.
What are you talking about?
Right. What I'm saying is this. Who was in the Super Bowl last year, Joique?
It doesn't matter.
Green Bay.
It doesn't matter. So,
right. So he's not the elite of last year. That's what I'm bringing up. It was a Kansas City, Tampa Bay. Green Bay was knocked out. So he's not the elite.
He is
He was the elite of the Midwest last year, but he wasn't the elite of the Super Bowl because he didn't make it.
We say he's an elite quarterback in the NFL. What are you talking about?
He's an elite quarterback, but
that's
I think
what we're saying.
I'm sticking up for Ryan because Ryan's saying that he's similar to.
All right. You want to defend idiots.
You mock. See, when you have no rebuttal, you mock someone.
Here's what Ryan needs to understand. Tampa Bay, they didn't just get Tom Brady. They didn't say, okay, let's bring in Tom Brady and win a championship. No, they said, you know what, we got Tom Brady. Let's upgrade our team. So the entire organization got better players. They got Tom Brady. And Green Bay is like, the hell with Aaron Rodgers. We'll draft a defensive back even though he wants a wide receiver. So that's on Green Bay. They didn't help their guy.
Period. You got some more to say? Art, you good?
No, I don't understand why you're arguing with me on a fact.
Like, we're arguing with some bullshit dude on here who doesn't know what he's talking about. That's what we're arguing about.
He said Aaron Rodgers is the Russell Westbrook of the NFL. How is that statement true at all?
Can I explain now?
Explain it.
To stand up for Ryan, I think what he's referring to is the fact.
No. Not think.
Okay, are you going to let me finish, or are we going to do the mocking?
No, what I'm saying is, don't tell me what you think. Tell me what was said. And don't try to put it into your own form.
No, I'm explaining and I'm backing what Ryan's saying, because for having so many triple doubles, then why the fuck doesn't Russell Westbrook have at least a ring? Similar to Aaron Rodgers. You've been to the playoffs how many times and how many rings do you have?
1.
Exactly.
But he has a
but
ring.
He's got a ring.
Oh my God. This is pointless. This is pointless. This is pointless. Fish, do you agree with what I'm saying?
So he doesn't have enough rings, is what you mean.
Do you agree with what he's
Thank
saying?
you.
Do you agree with what he's saying?
A little bit.
Does he have a ring?
Yeah, he has a ring.
1.
Right, so will he be remembered?
All right, let me tell you this. What will you remember Aaron Rodgers for? Will you remember him as a good football player, or will you remember him as the guy on the Green Bay Packers who whooped their ass 8 billion times?
I would know him for Aaron Rodgers being one of the greatest quarterback, Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
He would be an elite
NFL.
quarterback. That's what he's going to be remembered as.
Is he going to the Hall of Fame?
Is he? Well, of course.
Probably.
All right,
Right.
then.
But I'm saying that when he's up and he's got the potential to get to the Super Bowl, he fails. He's only one time. So that's the Russell Westbrook comparison. You've got all these great records. How many rings do you have? 1.
All right, so is Peyton Manning a good quarterback? Is he okay?
He wasn't when he won that Super Bowl in 2015. He was terrible.
People
But you don't
question.
remember him, though, right?
No. People
Yeah, but no
question
one- that
Peyton
second
Manning
Super
for
Bowl,
a
no one's
long
gonna
time.
remember
He
for
was
that
a regular
against the
season
Panthers.
quarterback, but not a playoff quarterback until he won.
Okay, but let's look at it in my realm, okay? Conor McGregor, for instance, okay? He's nobody because he doesn't have a belt right now. That's what people are going to remember you by, is your last performance. He failed in the last season.
So if he comes out and and gets the belt and then retires, he'll be one of the greatest.
I think if Rodgers similar was to come out this year with a new team and get a Super Bowl right off the bat, absolutely. It's the Tom Brady effect. Absolutely. But comparing him to Russell Westbrook, I feel is valid because you have one ring. Russell Westbrook doesn't have any. I understand that. You have 1 ring. How many times have you made it up to bat at the playoffs?
But you know, if both players are saying this, have said this, we're playing for bullshit organizations. Get me out of here. Westbrook said it. Aaron Rodgers is saying it. Instead of dogging him, maybe you need to look at the Green Bay Packers.
This is a perfect
JGB,
comparison.
this is a better comparison.
Yes,
Don't
100%.
compare Aaron Rodgers to Westbrook because he has a championship. That's
1.
stupid. Stafford can be compared to Russell Westbrook. I will give you that. A quarterback that put up had a season where he put up over 5,000 yards passing.
Yeah, and then the last season here, he put over 4,000, which is nothing to sneeze at.
That was like clockwork for him.
But you guys are saying that us people don't care about championships when that's the argument I'm fighting right now. He put up great yardage. That's great. Russell Westbrook was about to, do great things. He doesn't have a ring, and Aaron Rodgers didn't make it to the Super Bowl. So to me, it doesn't matter.
That's stupid. Say he didn't make it to the Super Bowl last year. He has a Super Bowl ring. So how did he not make it to the Super Bowl? And
Yeah,
he
like
has a Super Bowl ring. You tell me
55
that.
years ago.
Right.
You said what?
Exactly.
He made it to the Super Bowl like 55 years ago. He
Less
made
than
it
a
a long
decade
time
ago.
ago.
A few years ago, because less than a decade.
You're not talking about GOAT talk with Aaron Rodgers. You're talking about GOAT talk with Tom Brady because he actually got the ring last year.
So Tom Brady is the only GOAT quarterback.
No, absolutely not. But you
in
can't
the
talk
league right
about
now.
In this era.
In this era right now. He's the only GOAT quarterback in this era right now.
How many Super Bowl rings does he have?
There can only be one GOAT.
Right. How many Super Bowl rings does he have? It's about championships. Why the fuck would I even get out on the field or get out on the track or anything if I'm not going to win a belt or a championship? Makes no sense. Is he a great quarterback? Is he better than Stafford and everybody in the Midwest? Absolutely.
In the Midwest? Just in the Midwest.
But then you got to put him up against Brady. He doesn't compare to Brady.
That's only one quarterback. The entire NFL except for Brady.
Okay, but he didn't make it to the elite spot of Super Bowl. So, no, why are we talking about him? He has 1 ring. How many playoffs? Just saying. Can we go to break?
Joique, what would you rather have? Rings or rushing, or like history of rushing yards?
Rushing yards.
What?
Okay, well, you're weird. You're the odd one. Now,
You know
Jared,
what?
what would you rather have?
You know, if he had a lot of rushing yards, I mean, he would get paid big time.
Yeah.
Right, but it's what you're remembered by.
But that would lead to championships, right? So you would want championships over rushing yards.
No, because everybody doesn't get the same. Say I got 100 yards for the whole year. I was back up. I was the backup. Or say I was on another team the whole year, and right before the playoffs, I got pulled up to the team that made a run to the playoffs and got a Super Bowl ring. Right? Am I still gonna get the same amount of money, right, as say a Derrick Henry? Am I gonna get those same type of sponsorships, endorsements? Huh? Even though I got a ring.
If you have a ring, absolutely.
Mike Weber, Mike Weber went to the Kansas City Chiefs when they made the playoffs, when they won it the very first year, right? When they won it the first year.
Mike Weber was mostly on the practice squad.
No.
Listen,
let me say what I got to say.
But he got a ring.
And he got a ring. So would you rather be that? Would you rather be Mike Weber? Or would you rather be Derrick Henry?
Can I answer that?
Huh? As far as money in the future.
Can I answer that?
Answer it.
Exactly what Terry just said, and I hate to be that guy. I know he's your boy, but at the same time, when you are a pivotal player on there, you absolutely get endorsements.
I ain't say pivotal player. I said a ring. We're saying a ring as a running back. So would I rather have more yards as a running back, or would I rather have a ring?
No, because in that point, it's
well, when I'm asking you, would you rather have the ring? Or would you rather have the yard?
I would rather have the ring because it's talent versus accomplishment. You're on a talented team, but at the same time,
you're not going to be remembered. Are you going to remember Mike Weber for being on the Kansas City Chiefs when they won the Super Bowl?
You don't know who Mike Weber is.
I know who Mike Weber is.
And we had him on the show. We had him on the show.
Yeah, we had him on the show. I know who Mike Weber is.
Oh, that's the only reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, and Mike is a good he's a good running back. But he went to the Chiefs as a running back. He didn't play, but he was on a roster, and he got a Super Bowl ring. Right?
If you asked him, he would probably say he would much rather played in that Super Bowl, right?
That's not the that's.
So maybe the conversation for running backs is different because it's not a quarterback.
No, we're talking about getting paid more money. You're not going to get any endorsements, nothing like that, because you didn't have any stats throughout the year, right?
Right.
But I guarantee if you put Derrick Henry in front of Nike and you put Mike Weber in front of Nike, they might both get a Nike deal. But who you think is going to get paid more?
The guy with the ponytail.
Huh? I'm asking you, who you think is going to get paid more, Art? Let's be honest. Who's going to get paid more? Because Mike has a ring. Derrick Henry don't have a ring. Let's make a point. Let's make it make sense. Answer the question, Art. Who's going to get paid more money from
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
But what happens when he retires? What happens when he retires?
What you mean when he retires? What's going to happen?
When he retires from the league, you're going to remember Derrick Henry as
like
the great running back.
Yes, we are.
Or are you just going to say, oh, Derrick Henry was on the Tennessee
Titans?
Titans?
You know why you're going to remember him? You're going to remember him from stiff-arming these people. So get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
that's what you're going to remember about him.
A freaking, 6'3", 255 pounds, running away from DBs down the sideline? You tell me another running back doing that.
Just to be clear, Rodgers is 11-8 as a starter in the postseason. He's 5-2 in the playoffs at Lambeau Field. That's great. He still has one Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, he has a Super Bowl ring.
Right, one.
How many do you have?
Well, if you're gonna do like the commentator versus the expert, of course you're gonna win every time. What I'm saying again is because Russell Westbrook versus Matthew Stafford is a 100% better comparison. But you can still make the argument that it's similar.
No, it's not similar. There's no argument. He has a Super Bowl ring.
One.
No. He said Matthew Stafford.
No. He said
no. I did just say
you can still
Rodgers.
make the argument. He said you can still make the argument that they're similar. Talking about Rodgers and Russell Westbrook.
I thought he slipped Matthew Stafford in on
He said that first, and then came back and said that ignorant.
Stop bouncing around. Just stick to your damn point. I'm trying to help you.
We got to go to break. We have to go to break.
Take us a break then, man, because I can't. I can't. Hey, you want to talk about RVs? You want to take a trip somewhere? Because right now, I think you need to get out of here.
Well, Art, I can help you get out of here. You guys own any RVs?
No.
All right, cool. Great job, everyone. Thanks for paying attention.
No.
Sun RV has over 100.
Put it on you, Art.
Sun RV has over 160 RV and camping resorts in the United States and Canada. Guests can enjoy water parks, lazy rivers, mini golf, restaurants, bars, and even Wi-Fi if they want to stay connected. With locations from Florida Keys to Myrtle Beach to San Diego Bay and even Petoskey, Michigan. Love Petoskey, Michigan. Guests can enjoy the outdoors at Sun RV Resort.
Joique Bell, Terry Foster here. Artemis Smith in the booth on the ones and twos. What was sports? Say to him.
We are here, downtown Fenton, my favorite Bridge Street Exchange.
That's right. And you want to switch up your wardrobe this summer? It's this easy. Ready, Joey?
I'm ready.
All right, you ready? I like it. You want to do it again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
All right. Ooh, Brixton. Nice. One more time?
Yes.
Ooh, I like the hat on this one, too. You ready to do it one more time, Joey?
I'm getting tired. One last one.
All right, let's change it. Bro, where's your shirt? You need new clothes this summer. Bridge Street Exchange in Fenton. That's where you need to go. Thank you, guys.
Welcome back. Joique here with the Baligian the Bell Show here with Terry Foster, and we're talking about Tristan Thompson and guys cheating and things of that nature. But we don't want to harp on all the negativity. We want to talk about some of the good times. Our good friend Kennedy Broadwell had a date not too long ago.
All right.
After her boyfriend and her broke up because he's a butthole. And yeah, he's a butthole. I didn't say any names, but
butthole's not a name.
Yeah,
that's his name now.
Anyway, Kenny, what's your new date? Tell us about it.
The date was actually fun.
What do you guys do?
We played golf.
Top golf?
No, like we went and played a round of golf.
Oh, round of golf.
Yeah.
That's a date? A real round of golf?
Horrible.
Like on a real golf course?
Yeah.
With par fours and par fives there?
A lot of time to kind of talk and kind of catch up.
Yeah, it was a lot, but it was a double date. So I went with my friend and her boyfriend. We got set up by them.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like, it wasn't too awkward. I packed a cooler and was drinking the whole time, so I wasn't so nervous.
Now, did he do the thing that guys like to get behind you and show you how to
I don't
hit
need
the
that.
ball? No, he didn't do that. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Were you was he your type? Was he dreamy in your eyes?
He was
somebody you can grow to like.
Yeah. Yeah, like not ugly, but not like oh my gosh, Zac Efron.
Not
like Art's friend.
Okay, not easy on the eyes. He wasn't easy on the eyes.
He was just very average. Like he was a 5 out of 10. Like brown hair, brown eyes.
Oh, you can do better than that.
Yeah, 5 out of 10 is not average.
Right,
no, it is.
So he had 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
Yeah,
like
nothing about him was like ew, but nothing about him was like wow.
I guarantee you, if you had a 5 out of 10 on all your tests, you wouldn't have graduated.
Yes.
So
okay. Okay. So I'll give him a C.
You give him like a 7.
Yeah.
So
sure,
that would be 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
A 7 out of 10 then. Okay.
7.1.
So is he gonna advance?
No, it's already. So we went on a few
done.
dates after that.
Yeah.
Like dinner and things like that, and he got really
attached.
Yeah.
Really
and,
clingy.
Yeah, and I don't like guys that text you all the time. I don't like guys that want to hang out every day.
So you don't like guys pursuing you?
No, I hate it.
So what you want to do? Text
I
you
want you to like want to hang out, and then we hang out like once a week, and then you leave me alone and let me do my own thing.
Okay, now see that's unfair.
Are you a cat?
Here's the rough part about guys. We take you out, and then we come home, and then we don't text you fast enough, and y'all get pissed.
No.
Now you're saying, don't text my ass.
No, I hate when guys text me. I don't know what it is. I'm just like, stay away from me. This is my time. I don't want to hear from you.
She is a cat. She is the human version of a cat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
So basically, after a date, you don't want a guy to hit you up until you hit him up.
Right.
But he can talk to other girls in the meantime.
And this is why.
She
sure,
didn't answer.
I don't care.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as we're not like together. If we're just on dates, then you can do whatever the hell you want.
I'm saying, if y'all together, then are y'all talking every day?
Sure. Yeah. Like if you want to tell me something that happened, but I don't like the texting that's just like what's up, and then I'm not doing anything and he's not doing anything. Why are we talking? I don't care.
You know why? Because he wants to try to, weasel his way over.
You've got a question from Jenna who said, did you guys know each other's intentions before the date?
No, that didn't talk. It was a blind date, wasn't it?
No, yeah, I didn't know what he looked like. Our friends thought we would be good together, and we did like hit it off. It was very natural, and I wasn't uncomfortable like I normally am on dates, which was good. But I was also drinking, a little woozy, which was very helpful.
Was it 8 Mile
8 Mile vodka?
Ah, that's my girl.
Was it nice and smooth?
Hey.
It was nice and smooth. No, I was drinking White Claws.
You was drinking what?
White Claws.
Oh my God! You got drunk. You got woozy off of that.
I'm only 5 foot. It doesn't take much.
Are you 5 foot?
Yeah.
I thought you were 4'7".
Oh, come on.
No, she's 5 foot.
Yeah, 5
Plus she got on little heels.
And I have little heels on.
Easy 5'10".
Oh wow, look at that gymnast.
You guys see that?
That's for all the boys.
That's all.
All right.
My milkshake bring all the boys to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours.
We're gonna get demonetized because
All
you
right,
sound so
now
legit.
we're talking about blind dates. Can I leave a message if there's any brothers listening to this? Do not allow white people to set you up on a blind date.
Why, what happened?
Because white people know one black girl, and it could just be anybody. It could be somebody who's 50, somebody who's 90 years old. Say, let's set the two black people up together. They'll get along. They'll figure it out. I was 35.
She got something she want to say because she like it's somewhat true.
Is that true?
No, well, I haven't had that experience with black people personally, but with
Have
my
you ever dated a black guy?
Yes.
All right.
But with my gay friends, and they scream at me like I only know a handful of gay guys, and I'm like, you guys should date, and they're like,
right,
Kennedy, not all gay guys like each other, and I'm like, I know, but like, you guys are my friends.
But
so
you trying to push it though.
I'm trying to push it
so
though.
It's the same thing with gay guys and black people. No, I was 35, and my friend set me up with a girl who was 21. First of all, we had nothing to talk about. She had 2 kids, and we had nothing in common. But she was black.
You had that in common.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know what they said?
I'm not gonna lie. That's happened to me one time.
No. Y'all will be
but
perfect
it wasn't
for
a blind
each other.
date, though. It wasn't a blind date.
No, what was yours?
Huh?
What was yours?
No, I met a girl and we went to this hip hop club with like all my friends, and like we were in the club and like songs would come on. She was like, "Oh, what's this? Like, what is this?" I'm like, "This is Drake." You don't know who Drake is? So like, right. It was like one of those. She was like, "Oh," so like,
"Oh,
why are they playing like?" And she said like some band I had never heard of. Right, and it was just a terrible vibe. And she's like, "Oh, well, I'm about to go to this club with my other friends real quick." It was like a club I never heard of, so I knew it wasn't my vibe. And so she ended up leaving, and I was like, "Good riddance." Like, nothing
Wow.
like,
but that wasn't a blind date, though, was it? Was it a blind date, or you just met her?
No, we met.
Okay, all right.
Randomly, like at like a restaurant or something. It was random. It was random. I'm just happy it didn't waste my time and go farther. Anyway, I just have a message pop up on my phone that crypto's up right now. Hey, check your account, Art.
Don't touchy subject for Art right
let me
now.
tell you about my other blind date.
Did he tell you? He told you
Art
about
tells me everything. We're besties.
I thought that was a joke just between me and him, but I guess Kennedy
I'm in on the
it.
joke.
Girl, you talk too much, or I thought that was something between us that we was just gonna have.
No, I literally said Joique is trying to encourage me to buy crypto with my credit card as I'm trying to pay off credit card debt. I don't mind telling people. See, that's the difference between you and I. You're the sports athlete guy. I'm Mr. Personality. I have no problem being vocal on here.
You're Mr. Personality?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's
news to me. Can I tell you about my other blind date?
Yes,
Please.
From white people?
This is like an Oreo right now.
They set me up with
Put
this
it back on. It looks cute.
with this girl from the east side.
Double stuffed.
And there's only one thing wrong with her. She had like 5 teeth missing on her grill.
Will you let Terry tell his story?
He don't care. He don't care about Terry.
Kenny just had a moment, bro.
Do I need to mute your mic?
She said what she said. Like the thought, she really thought about it. She was like, "Oh."
Terry, I've got the camera on you. Go ahead.
All right. So they set me up with this black chick, my white friends, and so y'all will be perfect. She had no teeth.
You're shitting me.
No.
She had dentures?
No dentures. She just the chiclets were missing.
Like full no teeth.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
no teeth. She had like 5, and I just couldn't. I can't do this.
I'm a big teeth person.
Yeah.
They have to have nice teeth.
Well, I knew not to take her out for steak. That wasn't gonna work out.
They make it a little extra chewy.
Right.
No.
Hey, baby, want to have
You
dinner?
take out
Let's
the
go get
steak,
some pudding.
It's gonna mess up her colon because she can't chew it properly. Therefore, her body can break it down.
Okay, that was too.
I know people like that. So.
Oh.
Yeah. You ever
So don't do it.
Have you ever dated a person y'all went out to eat, y'all chilled, y'all had dinner, y'all caught a flick, or went back to our house for a nightcap. You know, had
a nightcap.
Went back for a nightcap.
What are we, 90?
And then you sat down. You guys were in the living room watching, just talking. And she said, "You know what? I want to get more comfortable." So she puts a glass of water down that she's drinking, and then she goes upstairs. She put on her pajamas, comes back down, and then in that same glass of water takes her teeth out and put it in that glass of water.
I have not had that happen.
You haven't had that happen?
No. My mama did it. But no, I haven't had that.
Okay,
and plus, if they're gonna get comfortable with me, you're
Who
not
made that
putting on your
comment? Did you see
pajamas.
it?
You're gonna
I
put
saw
on some.
it. Put it back up. Personal experience. Don't knock the no teeth situation. It's gonna turn into a collar
Hey,
down.
you know what? Is that the same Ryan who said that?
Yeah, Ryan's
Okay,
the man.
that might be for Joique. Maybe he likes women with no teeth. It's just not for me. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Okay,
Ben, let's go to break. Let's go to break.
Let's go to a break.
Let's take a break. Joique Bell, Kennedy Broadwell, Terry Foster, Baligian the Bill. Stay tuned.
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We are recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month.
We're looking to grow and expand. Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech.
The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call.
We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads.
They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10.5 months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire a graduate of Northwestern Tech. Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
You know what? The things that are said on camera that we talk about off the air and then we come back to, it's hilarious. Kennedy made.
Y'all bad.
No, she's bad. Kennedy made a comment earlier, and she caught herself. It
was too late.
It was too late because she got a little bit too comfortable. She legs, feet in a chair, just real comfortable at home. And I said, put the camera on her because it looks like an Oreo right now with her in the middle. And said, yeah, double stuff. I said,
I didn't mean it that way. Damn it!
But you said it.
I was just like, it's my favorite kind of Oreo. So.
And so that means we got a lot of cream.
Okay. I'm gonna throw up.
That's all it means. It's clean.
I'm trying to find that next read.
Is that a laugh? Is that you covering your laugh? Is that 4?
No. That was mine. That was my read. And that's only one laugh because you made me laugh earlier.
I've made him laugh twice.
One.
But y'all don't count. He said Terry the over on
I
Terry
know.
making me laugh. And so,
Yeah, and Terry's done it 3
to
times.
make you laugh.
real quick.
Yes.
So, speaking of balls, did you guys hear about J.Cole?
Wait, what did you say? Speaking of balls?
Yeah, like basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, now you have my head everywhere. I was like, when we were talking about balls. But never mind.
Basketballs.
Basketballs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we talk about football, we talk
Yep.
about baseball.
We talk a lot about balls on this network.
Yeah. Balls to the wall. Here we go. So J.Cole signed a deal with the Rwandan basketball club. Now, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because I've seen him hooping against NBA players, and he was holding his own. And so I would love to see what he does in this league. Cause like he's a big, and this is a chess move for him. What people don't know is that his dream is to play in the NBA, right? And he actually went to a rapper who used to play in the NBA, a Master P, right? So was it Percy Miller?
Mm-hmm.
Percy Miller, Master P actually played in the NBA and became a successful rapper. So he went to him and asked him, how can I make teams take me serious? And Master P gave him some advice. And so this is one step closer to him making his dream come true of being in the NBA. One thing you have to do, you have to get film. And so he's going there. He signed a deal there. He's gonna go play. And I want to see what he does because he really can hoop. Like he really can. He has a nice jumper, has good ball handles, good ball skills, and he has a decent basketball IQ. And so I know we don't have any clips of him playing in these off-season practices with all these players. You know, a lot of players, you know, they come together at, say, a Lifetime Fitness, which is like the private club one, and they go there and they play. And J. Cole was there playing with like players like Trae Young, playing with different players like LeBron James, James Harden.
Is that a question?
Yeah, I just wanted to say I would love to see a showdown between J. Cole and Quavo because here's
No.
another rapper.
He'll beat Quavo.
27 points, 9 rebounds in this game.
But Quavo has a good shot, but he's too small for J. Cole.
He's got a really weird shot too. It's like behind his head, and then it's almost like he grannies it.
Yeah, but the thing is, Quavo, he's a good athlete, but like J. Cole is too big for him.
I think either Quavo or The Game, but like The Game 10 years ago, because The Game is another rapper.
What you mean 10 years ago?
I mean, Game's older now. He's not, but
J. Cole's in The Game about the same age.
Yeah, but I mean, you can tell who had the rougher life. the game's been through some shit compared to J. Cole. I think a J. Cole and Quavo match would be good, and the winner gets a one-day contract with the NBA. See what you can do in one day.
From what I see on this film, he's not a player. Who? J. Cole is not a player.
That's not J. Cole. That was Quavo.
Yeah, this was Quavo.
Oh, that was Quavo.
Quavo's not a player.
No, not
Quavo, Offset.
Oh, but
It's the whitest thing.
hey, can you
Hit him on
find,
Twitter. Hit him
can
on
you find
Twitter.
those clips of J. Cole playing in the offseason? Like,
yeah,
you'll see it. And so anyway, so J. Cole, for people who don't know, is probably one of the greatest rappers of our generation. And so, just musically inclined. He makes music that is relevant to what's going on in the world, and just his metaphors and the way that he can put what's going on, social issues, in the words, and make music out of it is a beautiful thing. And so, real quick, I want to show a quick clip of J. Cole and him playing in the offseason against these NBA players.
Hurry!
Yeah, I download the video, Joique. These things don't happen instantly.
See, now that I'm up here, I get your frustration.
Oh, don't.
I'm kidding. I love you.
Wait a minute.
Was that like a lot of
It's
time?
like so hard.
No, but you gotta search it. That's unfair. That's unfair to art.
We have it on the prep, so
Crazy.
this is not a random thing. So we had it on the
Right.
prep.
No,
so
but the
why don't we
video
have
should
a
have been
video
included in
ready?
the prep, and it wasn't.
And
Here you go, Diva.
Okay, here it is.
There you go.
Right here. Boom.
Boom.
This is what you're gonna have to do,
that's-
Joique.
I think
I
he stole
can't
it
wait.
from who did he steal the ball from?
What's that one song by him? She was in my math class. That one. That was my favorite song by him.
Yeah.
With the fat ass. A.
Yeah, he went hard on that. Is that NBA range? Or is that past NBA range?
It's past.
Yeah. Oh, reverse with the left. Whew. Bringing it down again.
Ooh,
Pass. Look at that.
That was a good pass.
Look at that. Push it. Look at this ball skill. Behind the back. Pull up.
You know what I realized? J. Cole.
Come on. He's a baller, Terry.
Yeah, he really is.
No, I'm impressed by that.
Yeah.
He's also 36 years old. Like, I'm not trying to be that guy,
Fitness
okay?
Sky.
Yeah. Like, if he wants to do it, let's just say, like, it would be a miracle if it were to happen. But if it were to happen to anyone, it would happen to J. Cole.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's totally 36 years old, you got to start hustling because your career's getting shorter.
But you need your foot in the door. You can only get your foot in the door if you have a name.
Absolutely.
That's
big
facts.
Absolutely.
That's big facts.
That's true.
So you don't go to somebody's training camp and get cut.
You think so?
Yes.
Oh, that's hurtful.
He won't make it.
That's hurtful.
That's hurtful.
Hey, do you want reality or you
no,
want
but
bullshit
now I
up
get
here?
all the Twitter trolls. I get it now, Terry. I get it now.
All right,
Hey, man. Hey, I'm all about truth.
All about truth.
Stir in the pot.
If he spends a few years overseas, could he?
And he'll be 40, gonna play in the NBA?
Oh, yeah.
That's
I guess I didn't realize he was so old.
I think the deal he signed was a 1 year. He needs to get film. He gets film of him playing in this league now. He sends that over to the NBA. He can get a workout or a tryout with a team.
Yeah.
I just said that.
That's what he's going to try to do.
No, the backlash that would come with that a hip-hop artist gets an NBA deal, but homeboy who's been playing college for 4 years.
He'll go to training camp and get cut. That's what's going to happen. This is not Disneyland.
Listen, he can go play there for a year, come back, do a workout, make the team, make the training camp, go to training camp, and probably get cut from the team, but go down to the D League for another year. He'll be 37.
Why not just play in Ice Cube's league then at that point?
And then a player gets hurt. He signs a 10-day contract, comes up for a 10-day contract. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm a huge Cole fan, but let's be realistic. The possibility of this happening is so slim to none. Like,
it's not going to happen.
You know, he's working on a dream. I hope he gets it.
Hey, listen. If Tim Tebow can come back after 9 years, this can happen.
Tebow can do whatever he wants.
Oh, shut up. Hey, anyway, we got to take one more break. You got Joique Bell. You have Kennedy Broadwell. Terry
Fresh
Foster.
off a date.
Hey. Fresh. Hey, stay tuned. Woodward Sports.
Double stuff.
Morning, Art.
Morning, D-Mac.
Bridge Street Exchange, downtown Fenton. I'm trying to find me a shirt. Ooh, look at these swimming shorts. What are you doing over there, Stick?
I'm trying to find me a drink. Ooh, look at these bonfire bitters.
Ready for summer.
Let's go.
That was Stick and Joy against Summer Ready. The way they do these commercials is so cringing, but I love them for it. I love them for it. Anyway.
It's cringeworthy.
You know, so we're talking about some of the greatest athletes. Question. This is up Art's alley. Would you consider Canelo one of the greatest fighters?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Watching him is like watching a magician.
Watching poetry?
I mean, it's just, the guy is a living legend.
I'm gonna give you now we heard this. We had a fighter come out and say that Canelo in his prime would destroy Floyd Mayweather in his prime. Do you think that's true?
Well, I mean, his only loss is to Floyd. So but yeah, I mean, now them running it back, I think Canelo would absolutely destroy him. If Floyd was in his prime and they were both in their prime, fight of the century. Like, it's too.
You think you think that fight would be bigger than him and Pacquiao in their prime?
Absolutely, because you got to figure Canelo
but do you remember? I want you to also remember what Floyd said. He said the best fighter he's ever fought was Manny Pacquiao.
And I understand.
But the toughest fight he ever fought was against Augusta.
Yeah, but the thing is he will never give credit to Canelo because Canelo is better than him. I'm sorry. Like
right now?
Defensively, of course. Record sale.
He's better than
No. What I'm saying, defensively, Floyd is the better boxer. Records right now, you've got Floyd, and his record, he's undefeated. Give Canelo Alvarez a couple more fights because he's holding up boxing right now. You know, other than the heavyweights, who gives a shit about boxing?
So you say he needs a couple more fights, which means he can't beat Floyd Mayweather. He needs more prep.
Right now, Mayweather versus Alvarez makes absolutely no sense at all because Floyd Mayweather's 50 million years old and Canelo Alvarez isn't that old, and Canelo Alvarez is still actively boxing. We're talking about something that will never happen. But as far as technique and as far as like expertise of hitting his shots, I mean, this shot to me right here, this uppercut caused the eye.
Boom.
Broken
right
orbital, broken eye socket.
That's crazy.
That's projection.
So Canelo's holding up boxing. No other boxers out right now.
No, I mean, you've got Detroit legends. Don't get me wrong. You've got Harrison. You've got Clarissa Shields.
I'm outside of that. So these are the only boxers that's holding up boxing.
Listen.
Canelo. So Ryan Garcia is not doing anything for boxing.
Well, listen. Stop. Okay. Ryan Garcia has a soft spot in my heart because he's young as hell and he is getting shit done.
Getting it done.
But here's what I want to see.
He got a what in your heart? Say it again.
He's got a special spot.
Is he 21-0, not 18 KOs, or is he not?
I know.
Ryan Garcia needs. No disrespect.
Ryan Garcia needs to fight Tank before I give him that holy shit he's at the top moment.
Bro, when he got knocked down,
I know,
and got back up and finished like a champ. Come on, man. What else you got to see? He showed you hard.
Okay, let me backpedal. Okay, Clarissa Shields, Tony Harrison, Ryan Garcia. You could put Tank on there. You could put. There's a couple fighters, but really, when it comes down to it, Canelo Alvarez, when it comes to the type of striking, he's as accuracy and projections on another level.
Who?
Canelo Alvarez.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would love. You know what though? You throw anybody at Ryan Garcia, I'm putting my money on Garcia.
Woo!
You throw anybody at Ryan Garcia right now, I'm throwing my money on Ryan Garcia. His speed is elite.
Oh yeah.
I mean, who you say is faster with their jabs, Ryan Garcia or Floyd?
Right now, Ryan Garcia. I would put money on it.
You would?
Yeah, Floyd is almost my age.
No. In his prime, I'm speaking.
Let's look at it this way: Ryan Garcia, in the youth of his career, not fucking fighting YouTubers in exhibition matches. He's faster.
No.
He's still.
I said in his prime.
In his prime. That's a technicality. It's a hypothetical.
It is. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough.
Floyd's thing is you're not going to hit me.
Right.
But Ryan Garcia's speed is he's by far the fastest boxer.
He's
in my opinion.
But you know what? You know what gets to him?
What?
Baby face. People look at him like, oh, you're just a baby. Dude comes in and puts in work.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Canelo gave him that hook. Mm-hmm. And so him training doing that hook.
Yep.
And hit the guy with the hook, and it was poetry. It was poetry. But anyway, guys, we gotta get out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Terry Foster, Joique Bell, Woodward Sports, Baligian the Bell. Tap in tomorrow. Gang.